Welcome to another Trogly's Guitars video.
Not in our usual spot today, but hey, that's okay. We have a very nice 1976 Gibson Cherry Burst Custom today. Now there's a few anomalies about this guitar that's different from any of these other customs that I've had for sale. You can see it there. A gorgeous cherry burst finish. Definitely not an ugly clown burst, as sometimes they are, because this one has more yellow in there. Now this one, it really hasn't aged too much in the lacquer. So the front of this looks just terrific, as you can tell there, with very little aging to the Gibson headstock. The frets have a little bit of wear, but nothing that affects play currently. You can see the up-close pictures better on my photo bucket. There's a few little nicks and dings on the front. I took some pretty extensive pictures of those. See them kind of a little bit. I think the largest one is right here. At the certain light angles, you can see a little bit of like a gouge, but as you can tell, it's not going to show up in this poorly lit room. Overall, I mean, you got some tarnishing on the gold. That's about the worst thing about this, and this switch tip has been replaced. It doesn't actually fit on it properly. It sits a little bit too high, so you might want to replace that. I think it's set up with a pretty heavy gauge string as well. At least that's what it looks and feels like to me. So I'm guessing maybe 11s. So you might need to do a setup if you do a lighter gauge than 11 typically. And here's the serial number here. Can't really see it very well here, but this is a 1976 with the decal. There's actually flame on the middle strip of this guitar, on the three-piece neck here, which is pretty cool. You can see it kind of there. As you can tell, there's some like stand rash right there. There's also a lot on the back of the guitar. Not the back, but the actual very end edge. Now, the neck on this guitar is, I would say it's 50s style, which really surprised me because usually these mid to late 70s customs, they're either a medium neck or a thin neck. This thing, to my hands, it feels super fat. So if you're into those fat 50s necks, this is a rare one that has that. Cosmetically, the worst thing is, you got some extensive buckle rash back here. This is the only place where it's really through the finish. There's a little bit through the finish here, but I mean, you never see the back anyways, so you can play this one hard and still have the beautiful front. Gorgeous guitar. Now, the other strange anomaly that I've never seen on a custom before is this. What I am referring to is the maple cap is exposed right there, where typically on customs they just make this piece of binding thicker so it covers it. I've never actually seen that on a custom before, because that's how they made them in the 50s. And all of my personal collection of Spotlight Specials, in the 80s, they were one of the first ones to actually do that. As you can see here, it is a pancake body. This guitar weighs just like half an ounce under 10 pounds. So it is a little bit heavy, but it feels right. try to get a view of the stand rash down here. Whenever you have a lacquer nitro guitar and you sit it on a non-nitro safe stand, you get those brown splotches, unfortunately. And as you'll see in the pictures and here, there's a lot on the bottom of the guitar. There's a little bit of a ding right there. But overall, I mean, this is a very nice custom. I think out of the 3 Cherry Burst customs I've had, this is my favorite one, color-wise. It almost looks like, you know, it's a little bit orange here as well. So it's a very nice looking custom. I'm very pleased with it and surprised with the fat, thick neck it has. And the overall power, it's a powerhouse. As always, you can check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/Troglys, Troglys. That's where you can typically find my best price available for this guitar. Whether you found this originally through YouTube, eBay, Reverb, wherever, I can typically cut the fees out of the price for you. Overall, I would say this one's like, what, 98% original? As we said, minus this, the toggle switch tip, this cream one there. It also has non-original strap locks on it. You'll probably have to replace those. Other than that, there is this gorgeous custom. Let me know if you have any questions.